Yeah. Travis Scott album, Astroworld. For those who don't know, that's a shout out to Houston. Astro, right? Astroworld's a shout out to Texas, Houston. In case you don't remember, the Astrodome, the Houston theme park was is supposed to be complimentary to the Astrodome, where the Houston uh where the gosh, Houston Astros play. Before it was purchased by Six Flags in 1975. The park was closed in 1999. They tore down Astroworld to build more apartment spaces. So that's why the album that he did, he structured it like this album's gonna be an amusement park, away from it's like taking an amusement park away from kids. We want it back. We want that we want that feeling back. It took the fun out of the city when they closed down that park. So that's why he was like did Astro World that way and had that cover. And he gives homage to DJ Screw, the Houston DJ on the album, Pimp C, Big Hog, Big Mo. It's a whole bunch of guys on there. So rest in peace, the Screw and all that stuff that was on there. He had a lot of hit makers on there because the production was on point. It's just some of the songs I don't think work for this album. Carousel, I don't really like Carousel that much, man. Everybody's like, no, Carousel is sick. And I was like, Carousel's alright. It's not it's not outstanding. Sicko Mode was the best one by far. Yeah. It's just that some of the songs had like a whole sameness to it. And it was going on throughout the album. It was like the same type of mix on like a lot of the songs. Right. Stargazing, I do like Stargazing. I do like that. But it's a forgetful album. You know what I'm saying? So it's different. And like he thought he was the next Kanye West. Travis Scott, that's who he pretty much was. Like I told you, a lot of these kids grew up on Kanye West, and the younger group grew up off Lil Wayne. These are these kids. So musically, people like the Kanye sound, and he went in so many different directions. He had a lot of different influence on a lot of these artists out here. Carousel was the wrong song to come out with. That song to me, I didn't like it at all. I gotta be honest. You know, it was like, what did he say on Sicko Mode? What's off the rim he had to propose? No, he said I was off the rim he had to papoose. Somebody he had to propose because he was off the rim. But all his bars are like one liners. Chicago, baby, she just wanna drill. What I smell is that heaven sent. I mean, he had one crazy line in there that just I smacked that ass. She threw it back in self-defense. When you say pop a seal like it's Chris and make it look breezy. Oh man. Yeah. I think that overall the project is subpar. More was put into the artwork, to the actual production, than the actual lyrics mean something to people. And this was a lazy, lethargic lyrical album. You know, it's a listen to, but it's not really that good. It just isn't. I'm sorry. This is an album I wanted to like. So I'm just glad they took the strippers off. They had strippers on the cover at first, and then they end up replacing the strippers and putting kids in it. So it made more sense to do it that way than having doggone strippers in the front. But this is kind of some semblance going on with KOD and what KOD was about. So it's a sort of a semblance to that too. So I can understand that, even when other people can't. I understand. Sorry about that, Slim.